All right, here we go. All right, seated pose. So if you're not on your mats, get on there. Now, remember, you're at home now, so you've got a ton of props right at your fingertips. Hey, Karen. So we're starting in seated pose, Karen. So come on in seated pose. Now, I said props. You have props at home. It's not a bad idea to keep a couple small throw pillows, maybe even a bit of a larger pillow, not too large, like more like bed size pillow. And for this, for easy pose, for seated pose, a lot of people have a hard time really getting opening in their inner thighs. And if you put a small pillow under your hips, right under your butt, you prop your hips up a little bit, it's easier to open the legs. So if you have problems with that, check it out. Try putting a pillow under your butt. All right, ladies, eyes closed. All right, I want you just to feel your breath. Feel how it makes your body, your torso move. Okay, now we're going to concentrate on keeping our breath surrounding the rib cage, moving the rib cage with our breath, I should say. It's called a 360 degrees rib cage breath. So when you inhale, try to make your ribs move in every direction without picking up your shoulders. Shoulders stay relaxed. They just fall down from the ears, just the rib cage, like you're opening and closing an umbrella. Now you may feel your belly move a little bit, but try to make it in the rib cage, 360 degrees. All right. Now, what we're going to do is tuck the chin back without dropping the head. Just tuck the chin back toward your throat. Notice how the back of your neck is really opening up. And then just make a little curl, just a tiny little curl at the top of that neck, like a little candy cane. Now soften your shoulders. Now 360 breath. So we're just lengthening the top of the spine, right? The cervical spine, the neck. And with your eyes closed, notice a softness in your eyeballs and across your forehead and deep within your jaw, both sides of the jaw. And just feel that umbrella opening and closing softly. Soften your inner thighs. Take your arms out to the sides with the palms up. Stretch out through the arms without lifting the shoulders. Just feel it at the tops of your arms here in your biceps. So you're really stretching the arms as wide as they can go. Now slowly pick the arms up. Palms are facing each other. Now bring the arms back down. Inhale, open up your rib cage. Lift the arms. Exhale, close that umbrella. Let the rib cage soften. Again, opening. Don't forget about the back of the rib cage. Stay here as you lift up and keep the chin tucked in. Take the belly back toward the spine. Turn the belly button to the right. Right arm comes back. Left arm comes forward. A little too close to the door. There we go. So you're in a nice twisted pose. Turn the right palm down. Let it fall into the ground easily. Soften that elbow and that shoulder and take the left arm back. Bend the right elbow and just dip back. We're just starting out, just a nice little dip here. Now press the outer edge of your left thigh toward the ground. Breathe deeply into the rib cage here, 360 degrees, even though you're twisted. Need to use a little effort for that. Straighten your right arm. That's going to pick your torso up. Release the left arm forward, right arm back. Bring both arms forward here. Palms are facing each other. Take the hands together. Intertwine the fingers. Press the knuckles away from you. Press them away from you. Feel the shoulders. Feel the upper back. Now lift the arms to the ceiling in this position. Stretch up, feel the rib cage, feel the arms. Now we're getting the triceps. Can you feel it right here, right here? And bring the arms back down to the sides. Draw your navel back. Turn your belly button to the left. The torso goes right along with it. Left hand gently drops into the place right behind you. Soften that elbow, soften that shoulder, bend that elbow. Now bring the right arm up and over. Now listen, put that left hand in a position where you can keep the left shoulder really nice and soft. Don't lock it up. Now add that 360 breath. All around the rib cage, it opens up, even the back. Press into that left hand, straighten that arm, right arm forward, left arm back. You're twisted again. Bring the left arm forward here. And take the hands together, intertwine, flip the palms so that they're facing forward. Press. Keep the shoulders low. Lift the arms up to the ceiling here. Squeeze the biceps toward your ears. Lift a little higher. Draw the navel back gently. Lift up. Now, as you're lifting up, this is what I want you to feel. Make a line, an imaginary line from your right sitting bone. Do you feel it? Place where the middle of your butt, where it's touching the mat. Make a line from there all the way up to your right wrist. Now do the same with the left wrist. Now make those two lines just a little longer, just a little longer. Keep the neck relaxed. And open up the arms here. Okay, take the right knee, bring it forward. So the right knee is facing forward. Okay, and then the left leg comes over the right. Everyone's going to be different here. Some people might have their foot way out in front of them. No problem. Those of you who can, grab the front of that left ankle, scooch that heel toward you, and now drop back into the left hip a little bit. It's going to tend to hike up. Drop it down. As you drop it down, you're going to feel that hip space open up. Already we're opening up the left hip. All right. Arms come out to the sides. Arms come up. Okay, nice. Bend the right elbow. Place the right hand into your upper back. I'm going to pivot to show you what I'm doing here. Okay, so that hand is pressing somewhere into the back. Now take the left hand and grab that right arm and scooch it a little closer to your head. Okay, now straighten the head because you're going to tend to kind of, get a little wonky here. So back is straight, neck is relaxed, head is straight. Press that right hand deeply into your back. Don't let that right arm move as you release the left arm to the side. Now, I'm going to give you a little secret here. Normally, I turn the palm back, right? So we're doing a forward rotation in the arm and the shoulder. Let's try turning the palm back as much as you can. Then bring that arm back and then bend the elbow and bring that hand up the back. Maybe that'll help you to rotate in the other direction. Okay, if not, do it the way we normally do it. All right, so you're getting here hips and shoulders. It's a really nice pose. It's called cow face pose. Okay, it doesn't matter if your fingertips are touching as long as they're facing each other. Remember, we each have a different body, okay? I always tell people I have really long arms and really long fingers, so there's no problem for me to touch. But people with shorter arms, shorter fingers, they may not touch. Okay, now those of you who want more, compress this thing and come forward, rounding your back on the way down. Keep the bottom of the rib cage tucked back. You're in a little ball. Breathe here. Uncurl. Release the right arm. Release the left arm. Grab a hold of the left leg and bring it forward in front of you. Take the right knee out to the side, and just so you can get some stability in that right leg out to the side. Now, clasp your fingers together behind the leg, bend the elbows, bring that leg up toward you. Knee can be bent or straight. Try to straighten it as much as you can. Okay, so what we're doing is we're really opening up from the left hip to the left knee in the back of that leg where the hamstrings are. Also sciatic nerve, right? Now straighten the arms and let the leg come straight in front of you. So just straight arms hanging onto that leg. Now take the left hand and grab either the bottom of the foot or the inside of the leg. Bring the right arm out to the side and bring the left leg out to the side. Press the right knee toward the ground for stability. Bring the leg back to center. Grab it with both hands. Bring it back down to the ground. Look, we're in a perfect position to do Janurasana, to open up the left lower back. So let's do it. Right knee is out to the side. Left leg is coming straight out of the hips. That's what you want to set up, that left leg. Then you set up the right. Fingertips into the ground. Spine is straight. Everything's relaxed. Flex the left heel. Now listen up. Feel the left sitting bone pressing into the mat. Feel your left heel pressing into the mat. Slide them both back, maybe an inch at the most. And then begin coming down over that leg with your torso, keeping the back straight as long as possible. You'll get to a certain point where you can't keep it straight anymore. And then you just drop your forehead and you soften and don't worry about curving the back. Oh, nice position to put in that 360 breath. Expand that rib cage all the way around. Don't forget the back. Isn't that nice? Opens up that space between the shoulder blades. Another one. Another big one. All right. Keep your torso low. Don't pick it up. Just lift your head enough so you can look at your left foot. Check out your left hand. Bring it over the ankle. Grab the inside of the leg or the bottom of the foot. Bend the left elbow. Stay low with the torso. Keep coming down. Reach forward with the right fingertips. As you're reaching forward with the right fingertips, pull your navel back. Draw your navel back toward your spine. Now turn your torso to the right. Now that right bicep is over your ear. Now cartwheel up, right hand comes into the ground behind you, left arm comes up. Two options here. You can bend the elbow and drop back again like we did before, or those of you who want to level up, lift the hips off the ground, press into the outer edge of that left leg. Okay, I'm going to do this sideways in case, yeah, that's going to be better. Better view. Okay, so this is the one where I'm leveling up. Another level, you can bring that leg off the ground. And if you do that, flex through the heel, use your core for stability here. And if you want even some more, bring that left arm back, bend the left knee, try to find the top of the foot or the top of that ankle, and nice stretch for the front of the left thigh here. Those of you who are in this higher level pose, release the leg to the ground, release the hips to the ground. All right, and everyone come forward again. Make sure you're lined up with the left leg coming out of the left hip, and come on down one more time. And as you're coming down, press the right hip and the right thigh, outer thigh into the ground. And come up again. Lift the right knee up. Take a hold of either the shin or the front of that ankle and scooch your right heel as close to your right buttock as you can get it. Okay, so you're nice and tight here. You're nice and tight. Now, wrap the left arm around the right leg. Send the left hand behind you again. Feel your navel, draw it back, and then turn the navel to the right, giving yourself a nice spinal twist here. Okay, those of you who want a little more, you can bend that elbow, take it to the outside of that bent knee. See if you can get a little more twist. And bring this back to center. Bring the right leg out. Okay, how about a seated forward fold here? But first, let's start with staff pose. You know, some of the easiest poses are really significant poses, like this one, staff pose. So you're basically putting your body in this big capital L, right? Now think about this. You're seated. Your hips, the back of your legs, your heels are all supported by the ground beneath you, right? And then your torso is going straight up, making a nice 90-degree angle with your legs. Now, slowly begin to come forward. So we're closing that L shape. So you really try to reach forward with your chest as you come forward. And then you feel the back of your legs really open up. Knees can bend. If you need to bend your knees a bit, no problem. Now soften. Drop your forehead. Don't worry about the back staying straight. Just drop into this and put in the ribcage breath. Yeah, really feel the backs of your thighs open up. You'll feel the sciatic nerves too, right? Getting a nice toning here. And come up. Left knee bends. Bring it forward. Straight ahead. And then bring the right leg over the left, however far back you can get it. If you can't get it too far back, no problem. Just that left knee forward, that's important. And the second thing that's important, if you keep that right hip hiked up, you're not going to open it, right? Because your hips are all off balance, right? They're out of alignment. Drop that right hip. Just let it drop. Move through that feeling. There's a lot of feeling in there when you're in this position. All right. Arms to the sides and up. Palms facing each other. Bend the left elbow. Left hand presses into your back body. It takes a while for this shoulder and this arm to get used to being in this position. Take that elbow, draw it in closer, straighten out again. You've got that tricep really nice and stretched. Release the right arm. Now remember, what we typically do is we do a forward rotation in the shoulder and we take the palm back, right? And the arm back and then bend. That's fine. But if you want to try the opposite and turn the palm back first, whatever gets you more flexibility for getting the left, no, that would be the right fingertips up the back. So just hanging out here for a few breaths. And then finally, if you want to, just curl forward. The back is rounded when you come down here. Just come forward and close this up into a little ball. You don't have to, that's optional. And straighten it again. Release the right arm. Release the left arm. Grab a hold of that front leg. That's your right leg this time. Get it up and over the left. Take that left knee out to the side. You'll need it out there a little bit more for stability. Straighten that leg. I'll go sideways this time so you can see from that angle. So I'm just basically hanging on to my leg here, right? My arms are straight, the leg is hanging. Feels kind of good. Okay, and knee can be bent. Okay, now when I bend my elbows, I naturally bring that leg closer to me. Now, take your right hand either to the bottom of that foot, or actually, I forgot this last time, you can give yourself a yogi toe lock and put your index finger around the big toe, or you can just grab the inside of the leg somewhere. However you want to get it, just support that right leg with the right arm, release the left arm, bring that right leg out to the side. Now there's going to be a tendency to kind of drop back with the torso. Try to keep it as straight as possible, shoulders relaxed. Now bring that leg in front of you. Take the bottom of it again, intertwine it, bring it up again. Now that leg is going to come straight down to the ground. So move the left leg over so that the right leg can come straight out of the middle of the hip. Okay, left knee is bent. All right, right here. Flex the right heel. Feel the right sitting bone pressing into your mat. Scooch the heel and the sitting bone back just a little bit. And then start coming over that leg with your body. Slowly press that left knee down toward the ground. We're accessing the left lower back this time. And add that breath, 360 degrees. No twisting here, right? You're nice and straight so you can really get it open. Okay, stay low. Do not pick your torso up at all. Just lift your head just enough so you can see the right foot. Right hand comes over the right leg, grabs either the bottom of the foot or the inside of the leg. Bend the right elbow, come down a little more. Release the left arm forward. It's like you're trying to reach your fingertips to meet someone else's who's just a few millimeters away. Now pull your belly back. Now turn your torso to the left. That left arm is over your left ear now. Now lift up, cartwheel. Let the left hand fall into the back. Let the the left shoulder, left elbow be really nice, really relaxed. Stay here. Those of you who want to level up, take the hips up off the ground. Press into the inside of your right foot, really straighten the right leg, power up the right glutes, and maybe you can even lift that leg off the ground. If you do have it off the ground, you're going to have to really push through a flexed heel to stay nice and strong. Now, if you want to, you can bring the arm back and behind you, the right arm, of course, bend the knee, look for the top of the foot or the ankle, grab it, and hang out here for a few. Release. Bring the hips down if you have them lifted. Bring it forward. And let's come down over that right leg once again. And bring it up. Take the left knee up towards your ceiling. Okay, clasp around the ankle, bring that left heel close to you. And torso's nice and straight. Shoulders are relaxed. Wrap the right arm around that bent knee. Take the left arm, release it, swing it behind you. Feel the fingertips touch the floor. Now feel your belly draw back toward your spine. Got that? And that's where you want to twist, right from the belly button toward the left. And again, if you want to bend the elbow, bring it to the outside of that bent knee. Go for it. And untwist here. Release the left leg forward and just bounce the legs up and down a bit here. Okay, I promised you hips tonight. We already did some hips. Could you feel that with the stuff we did? All right, coming into table pose, especially with the cow pose. All right, table pose. Yeah, you're a table. Okay, feel the table top. Feel the four legs of the table, your thighs, your arms. Press down deeply into the hands and down toward the knees. Lift the belly a bit. Take the left knee in just a few inches. Send the right leg out. Heel is flexed. All right, bend the knee. Lift the right heel to the ceiling. Make sure the tabletop is still nice and flat. You're not slouching down and bending it. Okay, now lift that knee up as you take it to the side of you, up as far up as it can go. And then move it toward your elbow. And then bring it down to the ground and back. And then bring it up again with a bent knee. Bring it to the side and down and back up and bend it up again. So we're making a big circle with our knee. And as you're circling that knee, notice how you are rotating the head of your femur or your thigh bone within your hip capsule. So it's just a slow, easy circling. Easy, but it's not easy to do. By easy, I mean, slow. All right, bring it down. Feel that hip. Bring that right knee in a bit. So in other words, you start with that right knee under the hip, then you bring it in an inch or two. Now send the left leg out. Flex the heel. Lift it up. Bend the knee. Press that heel up to the ceiling. There's the glutes for you. Now, that bent knee, lift it up and take it to the side. And then bring it toward your shoulder and elbow. Bring it down toward the mat. And then bring it back again and lift it up. So you're making these big controlled circles, and you're making them deep within your hip joints. Keep breathing through this. Don't hold your breath. So if you want to, close your eyes and feel this. Feel the hip working. One more big circle and bring it down. Come back into table pose. Okay, let's stretch out those hips. Curl the toes. Press the toe pads into the mat and send your hips back. Nice. Feel your spine, get a nice stretch. Feel your toes, get a nice stretch. Drop your head. Come back up. Uncurl your toes. Now, swing the right hip all the way over toward the right side of your mat, just straight back or straight to the side. Now send that right hip all the way back toward the back right corner of your mat. See, we're going to open it up some more after we worked it out. Drop. Now coming back up slowly. Back into table. Now swing that left hip over, all the way over. Now press it all the way back to the corner of your mat. Drop it as low as you can go. Come back up. Ready? Take the right hip to the back right corner, all the way up. Left hip to the left corner, so we're just doing it a little faster. And bring it up to table pose. All right. Drop your belly, drop your lower back. Feel your tail lift, feel your hips widen back there. You already put a saddle in your back. Now press into the bottoms of your palms and just feel as if you want to drag the bottoms of your palms toward your knees, and at the same time, press your heart forward between your arms, between your biceps. Yeah, we're trying to get that mid back. Nice, nice, nice. And it's a cow pose. All right. Release that, pressing into the palms. Curl your tail this time toward the earth. Feel your little tail come into a nice curl, like you want to take the tip of your tail up toward your belly button, and you're lifting your belly button to make more room. Now drop your head and get a nice, nice opening between the shoulder blades. Cat pose. Now also notice how this releases the neck. You've got traction on the neck with the weight of your skull hanging. Drop the belly, drop the lower back, feel the tail come up toward the ceiling, feel the hips widen. Now press back into the palms as you take your heart forward. Lift from the crown of your head. Cow pose. And let's do another cat and cow. And another cat. And take it back to table pose. All right, let's thread the needle while we're here. Let's get the shoulders. So make sure that those wrists are under your shoulders. They're not in front of them. They're directly under them. And then just swing up that right arm. And then take that hand behind the left wrist, slide it out to the side. The palm is up, and drop into your right shoulder. Now this is an awkward pose, and when your body first gets in it, it's going to be a little confused and want to guard it. So just let your body get used to being here. Let the weight fall into that shoulder. You can even pick the left arm up if you want. You can even bind that arm. And just drop into the right shoulder. And left palm into the mat. Lift yourself up, release the right arm. Come back into table, make sure the wrists are under the shoulders. Left arm comes up this time. See, we're threading the needle here out to the side. Palm is up. Drop into the left shoulder. Put that right hand wherever it's comfy. And again, the body guards. Like, what the heck are you doing? Soften up. And just let the body, and in its own time, drop into the pose. Again, those who want to do the right arm up or a bind. Just really feel that opening in the shoulder. Right hand back into the mat. Straighten that arm, release the left, and back into table pose. Okay, curl your toes and press your hips back. Push down into the toe pads. Lift your knees off the ground. Hold it here. Hold it here and breathe. Thighs are really working. Straighten the legs, come into down dog. All right, so let's just really feel this dog. Got this nice long spine and you have it upside down. You've got these nice long straight arms holding you up, and then backs of the legs nice and open. Come up onto your tippy toes. Bend your knees toward the ground. Look toward the front of your mat. Straighten the legs. Press back again. Drop the heels. Down dog again. Drop the knees toward the mat. Look forward. You're hovering over the mat. Straighten the knees. Push back with the chest. Down dog again. Okay, bend your right knee. Press your left heel back. Switch sides. We're going for a deep opening in the backs of both legs. Okay, getting the calves. All right, both heels come down. Left foot comes in just off center of your mat. Root it into your mat. Lift your right leg. Press forward toward, I should say, press your hands forward and send your chest back. Get a little deeper into this. Now, turn your hips and open them to the right. Flex your right heel. Lift that ankle just a little higher and pulse it to the ceiling. Outer glutes. Lift it a little higher. Turn your hips toward the mat. Glide your body forward until your shoulders are over your wrists. Right leg is still lifted. Those of you who want to, bend the right knee, bring it to the shoulder, send it back. So this is a higher level, just if you want to do it. Otherwise, just hang out here or even go to down dog. Now lift that right leg up to the ceiling, drop the left heel, one-legged dog, three-legged dog, I should say. Look forward, and that space between your hands is where you're going to put your right foot. So you can step it up there, you can walk it up there, you can swing it up there, whatever works for you. Look at your left foot, make sure it's on a different track than your right. If it's not, scooch the right foot over or the left. And then send those the left toes back as far back as you can get them. We want a really deep lunge, everyone. So that back leg is nice and straight. Straighten the right knee, drop the left heel, walk your hands back, and bend the elbows, drop down, pyramid pose. Bend the right knee until it's over your ankle. Look forward, keep the back leg nice and straight. Press into those toes. Okay, you're going to start feeling that hip flexor. Drop the left knee gently to the ground. Here's where you can put a pillow under your knee and the top of the foot. Come to the fingertips or hands to the tops of the leg and press forward. More intense. Left hip flexor opener. Hands back down to the ground. Straighten that right leg. Feel the left hip coming back toward your left heel. Right toes toward the ceiling. Walk your hands back. Dig that right heel into the ground, toes up, bend the elbows, drop down. And release forward again, dropping the foot, taking the hands forward, curl the back toes, lift that knee off the ground. Look back there at that left foot, turn it out about 45 degrees, hop it forward a bit, looking for a warrior one foundation. Once you find it or think you're there, come on up. You can always rearrange at the top. Hips are facing forward, everyone. That's the important thing. So if you put your hands on your hips, straighten them, they're like headlights. You don't want the headlights to be going off to the right side of the road. You want them straight ahead. So that may mean rearranging that back leg. Okay, arms are up. Press into the outer edge of that back foot. Get a feel for this warrior pose. Strong, calm, focused. That's what it's about. Let the arms be an extension of the torso. Keep the torso as straight as you can as you reach forward. Turn the palms out to the sides, bring them back. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chest, look up. Swing the arms up again, warrior one again. Hands in Namaste Mudra, bring them to the heart. Press those hands together, fingers are spread apart. Lift the elbows. Press the palms together as deeply as you can. Okay, so you're going to feel the arms and the chest work. Now rotate those fingertips toward you and press the hands more firmly together. Now fingertips up to the ceiling. Keep pressing those hands together. Fingertips come forward. Look at your inner wrists. You have a good view of them now. Take them toward you. Elbows are away. Press harder. Keep the shoulders low. And release and feel that nice release in the wrists here. Hands come back up again. Okay. Now, bring the right arm forward. Lift the left fingertips up to the ceiling. Bring the left arm back. Turn the palms down toward the ground and you're in warrior two. Your drishti is over your middle finger, right hand. It's just a visual point of focus. Turn that right palm up to the ceiling, lift it to the ceiling. As you come back, you just arch back. Back to warrior two. Straighten the right knee. Turn the hips to the left a bit. Notice the triangle that you've just formed with your legs and that line between both your feet. Okay, triangle pose. Reach out from that triangle toward your right fingertips, but keep that triangle base nice and strong. Feel it strong. You can even feel like you want to squeeze the inner thighs together. Now drop the right arm. Right hand drops into the top of the foot, ankle, or leg. Left arm comes up. Turn your torso to the left. You're in triangle. If you want to bind your triangle, rotate that upper palm back. Bring the arm back. Even if you don't want to take a bind, you might want to try this because it just feels so darn good for the shoulder. And then all you have to do is bend the elbow and you're in a bind. Release the bind if you have it. Bring that arm over your ear. Listen up. Look down at your right foot. Bend the knee so it's over the ankle. Now turn the torso to the left again. Cartwheel up to warrior two. Straighten the left foot. Okay. Feet are toed in or facing forward, never toed out. We are going to hinge from the hips. Let's do this. Take your fingertips and just press in until you feel the bony part of your hips over there, the front, right? The front of your hip bones. And then feel how the thumbs are pressing in into your lower back. Squeeze the fingertips and the thumbs together. Okay, now hinge from there. Hinge right from there. That's where your hinge is. Hinge right from there. Yep. Torso stays straight. And then upside down. And then in terms of inversion, it's really up to you what you want to do with your arms. You can grab your ankles. You can let your arms just dangle, hands to the ground. You can even intertwine your fingers and send your knuckles straight up to the ceiling. Place your hands on your shins, straighten your arms, and just look straight down at the ground. Right there at that spot that you're looking at, place your right hand. Okay, now, even though that arm seems to be supporting you, if I would look at you, let your core support you. So very little pressure in that right hand. Now lift the left arm and turn. Now bend the right knee and send the right hip to the right. Now, if you want to, pivot the left foot and take the toes off the ground facing the ceiling. Take the left foot back down. Straighten the right leg. Take the left hand and place it where the right one was. Lift the right arm. Bend the left knee. Send the left hip over to the side. So that arm is now at a diagonal. And then for those of you who want to, lift the right toes off the ground, pivot them so that they can face the ceiling. And release that foot facing forward again, right hand next to the left one. So they're both just off the center line here. Walk your hands forward and drop your head between your arms, and you're in a wide dog. Now listen, wide dog is really nice. It's really, really different than a regular down dog, right? You don't have all that pressure in the wrists. So what you can do is you can soften your elbows here and you can press your heart way back there like you want to aim it between your legs. And then you get this really nice opening in your mid back. Slide forward. Walk your hands back to your mat. Look at that right foot, swivel it so that those toes are facing forward. Take the arms forward, hands on either side of that foot. Lift that back heel, turn those toes facing forward, and we're going to move into pigeon pose. So walk that foot to the side, right knee to the ground, and then you want to really make sure that those hips are level before you come down. And remember, it's different for everyone doing pigeon. And if you want to do pigeon on your back, you just lay on your back, bend your knees straight up over your hips, take the right ankle to the top of the left thigh, grab underneath the left thigh and bend the elbows and take it toward you. If you're here on the ground, you want to just soften up and release
into that right hip. And then you just drop a little bit more and a little bit more as it releases, a little bit more load from the weight of your body. Okay, no matter where you are, back or traditional pigeon, add the 360 breath.
And slowly get up, release from that. Hands on either side of your mat, just a little bit in front of your shoulders. Curl the left toes, lift that knee off the ground, squeeze the left butt cheek, lift up with the hips, send the right leg back, come on up for down dog again. And again, connect with your dog, feel it. That nice stretch, length of your spine, the inversion, the opening in the backs of the legs. Okay, separate those fingers, press every single finger and the edges of your mat and the edges of your palms into your mat. Right foot comes in, left leg lifts up, press your chest back, drop your right heel as close to the mat as you can get it. Lift that heel a little higher. Open those hips to the left. Lift that left ankle and pulse it. Now, as you're pulsing it, press through the flexed heel. I'm going to feel this in the outer glutes, thighs. Now, turn your hips so they're facing the mat again. Glide your torso forward until your shoulders are over your wrists. If this is too much, do something else. Those of you who are here and want more, bend the left knee toward the left shoulder, send it back. Shoulder, send it back, flex that heel, send it back, one more, and lift that leg up again, three-legged dog. Look forward, left foot comes forward between your hands. Okay, make sure you're on different tracks. If not, separate those feet a bit. Now send the right toes, shimmy them back as far back as you can get them. Come to the fingertips, squeeze the right butt cheek, keep that right leg nice and straight, look forward. You're going to feel this in the right inner thigh and the right hip flexor. Now straighten that left leg, drop that back heel, walk your hands back, a nice wide pyramid pose. And bend the left knee over the ankle again. And again, fingertips, press those hips forward. This time, drop the right knee gently, top of the foot. Lift the torso, either stay at the fingertips or hands to the top of that leg. Press the hips forward. And hands back down, straighten that front leg. Feel that right hip coming back towards your right heel, left toes up to the ceiling. Walk your hands back. You have the back of this left leg really wide, really open. So if you bend your elbows and drop your body, you put more load on that and it opens up even more. More stretch. Feel that. Okay, bend the left knee, bring the left foot into the ground, curl the back toes, lift that knee off the ground. Look back at that foot, turn it out, hop it forward a bit. Look for something that looks more or less like it's going to be a foundation for warrior one and come up. Then So my hips are totally going off to the right. My lights are going to the right. So I'm going to shift this, which means shifting the position of that back foot so that my hips are facing forward. And reaching up. Staying nice and tall here, reaching forward, long back, long arms. Feel yourself coming down into that left leg. Press more firmly into the left foot. Turn the palms away from each other, bring them back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the heart. Look up toward the ceiling. Feel that left leg work. Swing the arms up again. All right. Now, bring the left arm forward. Bring the right arm back, but you're not turning your body at all yet. Now, palms toward the ground. Now the body turned a little to the right, right? And then drop that right arm, left palm up to the ceiling and overhead. Back to warrior two. Straighten the left leg. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Turn the torso to the left. You've got a triangle underneath you, and you can just reach over from the tip of that triangle toward the left. As much as you can. Press into the feet. Make the triangle nice and firm beneath you. Now drop the left arm. Lift the right. Turn your body to the right. Binders, you can bind this. Unbind. Arm overhead. Reach, reach, reach. Open up your right waist. Press into the outer edge of the right foot. Now look down at the left foot. Bend your knee until it's over the ankle. Cartwheel up to warrior two. Warrior one. Reach forward. Coming down into pigeon pose, everyone. So you got to lift that back heel, turn those back toes forward, walk your front foot to the side, and then the knee drops. And then you scooch that right leg back, keeping it straight. You level your hips, and then you come down. And do a 360 breath here. Of course, if you're on your back, this time you have the left knee bent and the left ankle at the top of the right thigh. You're grabbing under the right thigh, bringing it toward you. And slowly make your way up. Curl those back toes. Feel them press into the mat. Lift the knee, squeeze that right butt cheek. Lift your hips, send your left leg back. Walk it to the center of your mat. And slowly come on up. Okay, running out of time, but I want to do just a few more hip things. All right. So stand a little bit to the side. It doesn't matter if you're on your mat or on the floor, actually, for this one. Now, I want you to pretend that there's a little fence right to the right of you, okay, to the side. So bend your knees, sit in a little chair, and then take that right arm and get it up with the right leg and come over that fence, and then bring the other leg over. Now the other way, this leg comes over and that leg squat low. Here, 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 here. Come on over again. Whoop, whoop. We're going to go back where we started, but keep the legs farther apart. Come down and up. Sit in your little chair. Come up. See, we strengthen the hips. Now we're really going to use them. Sit and pulse, 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 and up. Okay. All right, let's waterfall. So feet about hip distance apart. Remember, when we waterfall, you do want to bend your knees and sit back in a little chair. So inhale through the nose. Exhale, sit back in the chair. Inhale, fall. Now, if this makes you dizzy, don't do it. And some days it may make you dizzy, some days it may not. So just listen to your body now. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, stay down. All right, knees are bent. Belly falls between the thighs or into them. Bend your elbows, let your arms be really heavy. Let your shoulder blades just fall apart gently. Grab opposite fingertips to elbows. Release your head, all the weight of your head, weight of your arms, and then just go side to side a little bit here. So try to keep your hips and your legs right where they are. Just try to move just the body, the torso, the arms to the sides. Back to center, release the elbows. And we're going to slowly straighten this up. Let the arms dangle. No tension at all in the shoulders or the arms. And coming here, mountain pose, right arm comes up. Reach, bend the elbow, take the side of the head, soften both shoulders. Right ear to the right shoulder. And release that. Left arm comes up, right arm down. Bend the elbow. Shoulders are soft, left ear to the left shoulder. And release. Okay, come on the ground on your backs. We're going to do just a little bit. Somehow the time went very quickly tonight. Okay, onto your backs. Give yourself a nice big hug, knees to the chest. Now bring your knees over your hips. Okay, arms straight up to the ceiling. Flex your heels. Okay, keep the same bend in your knees and take the right heel to the ground and up. Left heel to the ground and up. Both legs come straight out. Bring them into the chest, grab them. Now arms overhead, legs straight out. Bring them in and grab them. Arms overhead and grab them. Open your arms in a T position. Take the right leg over the left. Soften the shoulders. Left legs fall to the, legs fall to the left side. Yeah, nice. And breathe here. Squeeze your legs together, draw your navel back slightly, lift the legs to the center. Uncross, rock your hips side to side, walk your hips toward the bottom of your mat. Just straighten out that spine before we twist to the right. Knees bent, left over right, soften the shoulders. Here we go, right side. And again, you can always have a pillow here to let the legs fall into a pillow. And just feel this. Just experience this beautiful spinal twist. Squeeze the legs together, bring them back to center, uncross the legs, and just give yourself some nice circles here. Releasing your lower back and other direction. And cross at the ankles, come up and onto your bellies. Okay, crocodile pose. Feet are toed in. Arms are to the sides, elbows bent, and hands are stacked. Forehead rests on that top hand. Rib cage breath again. Palms chest level into your mat. Elbows come close to your body and press them down toward your feet. Neck is straight, head is just slightly off the ground. You're looking straight down. Okay, lift your pubic bone, roll it to your belly, drop it down again. And here we go for cobra. You're slowly taking the weight of your body up toward the ceiling, letting the front body release from the mat 1 inch at a time. Now, this is a full cobra right here. You don't need to do any more than that. But if you're a back bender, this is an opportunity to back bend. Now, come back down just as slowly. Recruit the back muscles to do the work versus the arms. So press into the hands as little as possible. Forehead touches the mat. One more time. Come on up. Come on down. After your forehead touches the mat, turn your head to one side. Release your arms to the sides. Palms up. And of course, you can separate your feet a little bit more. Just make sure you keep them toed in. And then slowly turn your head to the other side. And then bring your head back to center. Take your palms into the mat, chest level. Push up into a table pose. Curl your tail under. And then slowly draw your hips back and come into child's pose. Real slow and easy. Okay, take a few breaths there. And then if you're staying for Shavasana tonight, flip it over and come into Shavasana pose. Okay, so after a practice, you've done about almost an hour and 15 minutes of practice, hour and 10. After this practice, you're perfectly primed for relaxation and meditation. So just let the body drop. Don't hold on to anything. Allow the body just sink into the ground. Eyes are closed and soft. Tucking your chin slightly to the chest. Again, you're at home. If you need a little pillow under your head or a neck roll under your neck, or if you need a pillow under your knees for lower back release, go for it. And just notice all the sensations of your body, whatever comes to you. For some reason, we kind of, well, we feel like we have more control over like most things than we really do. But when it comes to these sensations that come into your awareness, into your consciousness, these are random. They come to you. You're not creating them. They're coming to you. So just stay open to the feelings of your body, whatever comes. Just feel them. And try to let go of the shape of your body, right? Because right now you don't see the shape of your body. You're just imagining it. Relinquish that. Let go of that. And just experience your body as a cloud of these sensations. Try to let anything that comes to you come to you. Try not to interfere with it. Try not to grab it and hold on to it or push it away. Just let them float by. Let these sensations arise and fall on their own. And if a thought comes into your awareness, that is also something that is random, piece of energy that you'll notice if it comes into your awareness. Just notice it, but treat it like the sensations of the body, right? It rises and then it unravels and it disappears again. It's the thoughts that get us kind of, well, very distracted, right? We tend to cling to the thoughts. We tend to identify with them, judge them. Just let them go. They're just like anything else. Don't give them any more relevance than the sensations. And if emotions arise, notice those. But just be the background. Be the ocean watching the waves. Be the background watching what rises and falls. So oftentimes people think that meditation has a goal of relaxation or squashing negative thoughts, or it's all sorts of things. It does make you more relaxed for sure. But really, it's just time spent just experiencing with a big openness your mind, your experience, your awareness. Okay, because normally we're very distracted. And here we're not. We get to notice these things and just experience them and leave them be. They are what they are and they're now, and that's as it should be. And notice what happens when you chase a thought or contract into the thought. Just notice how that makes you feel, and then how it makes you feel to release it. Just notice how the space of your awareness is this just undefined, right? There's no edge to it, right? It's just large, spacious, undefined. And in tonight's Shavasana practice, if you'd like to put an intention or a prayer or a sankalpa within it, you can do that now. So here you're forming something. It's not just random thoughts and feelings popping up into your awareness. You're actually forming an intention, a prayer. You're actually molding the energy into something. So just honor that. Bring it to your heart. Breathe into it. And with your next exhale, release it. And now go to your breath and just feel the sensations of your breath. Just cover the next inhale and exhale, just the next one, with your complete attention. And making your transition. And rolling to one side, knees tucked up to your chest, arm resting on your bicep. And then slowly make your way to seated pose. All right. Arms open wide, 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 wide. Feel that, feel that. Extend the arms. Nice big inhale. And a release of the breath, exhale. Namaste. Oh, look who's left. Hi, Christopher and Mary. Two Marys. All right. Have a wonderful weekend. I know it looks like my girlfriend sent me the temps. It looks like it's kind of nice, but then it gets really cold, but then it gets nice again. Looks like even in the 30s. So, okay. Oh, good, good. All right. Glad you liked it. Okay. Good night, everyone.